been my dream to come to Rwanda. For the last 12 years, I have always heard stories from my mother and my father about Club Rafiki and all of you. Jake has asked me to tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Canberra, the capital of Australia, and I grew up in Canberra. I went to primary school and high school. And I grew up in a house where my mother and my father treated us the same, whether we were a boy or a girl. And as I grew up, my mom and my father told me I could do anything I wanted to. And my dream when I was younger was to become a primary school teacher. And I love learning languages. So when I went to university, I studied Spanish and Indonesian. And when I finished university, I suddenly wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I finished teaching, but I didn't want to go straight into teaching. And so I decided to go to Indonesia and to teach in a school in Indonesia. But when I went to that school, it was a long way from my home. So if I wanted to talk to my mom or dad, I would write a letter, and it would take about 3 months before they would answer me. About 21, 22 years, so I was quite young. This is something that's always been really important in my life, to try different things and to be brave. So I left teaching and I started working for an organization called Water Aid. I joined Water Aid 15 years ago as the admin assistant.
Wow.
And now I am the CEO. And I think what I am really proud of now being the CEO is the role model that I can be for other women and young women to look for opportunities, to be courageous and to be your true potential. And for me, what I always try to share with my children, with Omar and Pablo, are two main things that I think are so important in life. The first one is to be kind. How can they be kind to their friends, to the planet, to animals? How can they be kind to people? And also, how can they be brave? You know, for me, that feeling of being brave is when you feel a little bit nervous in your tummy. It's being brave to learn a new instrument or a new dance. Maybe you're very shy, so maybe it's being brave and speaking to somebody new. It's being brave if somebody is saying something to you that you don't like or that you don't want to see, and saying to them, no, stop it. This is to me what's so important in life, to be brave and to be courageous, to be kind and be brave.